Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's almost 11 a.m. It's game time. And this is Section 7 Class B quarterfinal action. The Saranac Lake Red Storm have come to town to face the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars. And it's a bright and sunny day, temperature in the 80s. Not a cloud in sight, which a day like this, a cloud could come in handy. Strike one, our batter is Matt Phelan, a right fielder for the Storm. On the pitching rubber for the Cougars is Brett Bosley. Apparently doing well following his injury about a week and a half ago. You got Jerry Kowalowski calling the balls and strikes. Brother Tom humping on the bases. 0-2 count on the batter. Pitch from Bosley. Strike three called. When I wrote down the Cougar lineup, I'm going to have to pay attention here. Apparently skipped Matt Letourneau, the catcher. I'm looking to read off the positions for the Cougars. Here's Chris Dormand, third baseman. So I'll have to pay attention to when he steps up to the plate so I can add him to my roster here. I've only got 8 batters for the Cougars. Let's see. First base, it's Rob Armstrong today. Second base, it's Brandon Spooner. Shortstop, Jamie Davison. Third base is Danny Mangan. There's a ball off the plate. Logan Miller, Randy Grimshaw, and Brandon Lemire are the outfielders going from left to right. Sereno takes it high. Ball 4, so after getting the first batter on 3 strikes, Bosley walks the next one with 4 straight pitches. Shortstop Logan McDougall, the batter, with Dorman on at first base. The 28th day of May, 2010. First of 2 games. We're scheduled to tape, if I don't get sunburned here today at this one. We'll be going to Ellenburg for the Bobcats against the Seton Catholic Knights. Letourneau's throw. Stolen base. 1-2 the count. And a pitch. He just got a piece of that one. Checked. Count even at 2-2. Strike 3. That's Bosley's second strikeout. Oh, here's the cleanup man, catcher Dalton DeMarco. It's the first offering into left field. That's going to score a run. Throw comes through to the plate way late. And DeMarco, for some reason, didn't go to second. Break there for the Cougars. Miller's throw should come to the cutoff. Keep that man at first base. He was not going to get the guy scoring. Next up is the Red Storm pitcher, Brian Fortune, or as Dustin Hemingway referred to him, Brian Fortune Cookie. Stolen base, he's got it. Goes into center field, he's going to get third. That's high. That's another base hit. Falls in left field. And it's a 2-0 lead here for the Storm. Here's Tyler Randig, the center fielder. Man at first, he'll be looking to steal, I would imagine. Takes a high one. Apparently somebody thought that was part of the parking lot. Grounded back to Bosley. And he goes to Armstrong for the out. So the Storm picks up 2. They lead 2-0 as we head for the bottom of the first here on viewer-supported hometown cable. A little unusual for May to have the brown grass. It's been a while since we've had any substantial amount of rain. So we used to every year get this at the 4th of July. After the 4th of July, we get brown lawns for a month or so. Haven't had that in the last several years, last decade or so actually. Let's see, it's Brian Fortune on the pitching rubber. He's going to face Logan Miller. They might as well put him on board already, because when I'm here taping, Miller is going to get on base. They might as well put him at first. That way he won't get a double off him. Strike called. Bottom of the first. This is a Friday morning. It's a day off from school. One of the unused snow days. There's, right back to Fortune. He was fortunate to have stopped that one. And he gets Miller. Got him right on the wrist, I think. Comebacker right on the wrist. Fortune says he's okay. Brandon Lemire, the right fielder, will step in now for the Cougars. They trail 2-0. Strike one. As I was saying, this is an unused snow day. So all you kids out there, when you're begging for a snow day in the winter, decide, would you rather be off in the winter when it's 20 below zero and the wind's drifting snow all over the place, or would you rather be off on a day like today? It's a lot more fun being outside than inside today. Line shot, that's a base hit for Lemire. And he's on with a 1-out single, and another one that hit up the middle. That one had a little more height on it though. Now we got shortstop Jamie Davison, who likes to hit the ball at his mother, and I'm all of a sudden right next to her, so this isn't good for me. Pitch from Fortune is way high. Lemire with a steal. He's going to go to third base as the throw is high. And they're going to throw it. It's caught by the pitcher, Fortune. Otherwise it would have been out of play. That was caught by the third baseman. It was caught by the third baseman. Pitcher Fortune was backing him up. Let's see, catching is Dalton DeMarco. At first base, Mike McCabe. Second base, Tyler Randig. Shortstop is Logan McDougall. Third base, Chris Dorman. We'll get to the outfield after this pitch. Outfield, left to right, you got Adam Mayville. Oh, no, there's Tyler Reddick, center field. Tyler O'Neill is the second baseman. And Matt Phelan's in right field. Strike called. Goes after a high one, out of the strike zones for strike 2. They look so tempting coming in there, but even if you hit one that's that high, you're not gonna get good meat on the bat, on the ball. Hit down the first base side and through. So an RBI for Davison, and he'll stop at first, representing the potential tying run with 1 out. That brings up the cleanup batter, the pitcher, Brett Bosley. Yanked it foul.
Way to make contact.
That's high. That's popped up. Not a play. That's high. Stolen base, and Davison is out. Davison is out. A nice fire there from catcher DeMarco with second baseman O'Neill putting the tag on. 2 down. Trying to get in scoring position. Now the bags are empty. Here's the pitch to Bosley. Hits it into left field. He's thinking 1.5. He'll settle for 1. Now we got Matt Letourneau. Foul ball. Strike 3. So a run for the Cougars. It's 2-1 Red Storm after 1 full on viewer-supported hometown cable. All right, Tyler O'Neill is at the plate. Ken Drake is here from Channel 5. He said he saw that sun shining and saw 11 o'clock game. He said, hey, time for me to get to work and get outside the studio. Check swing, foul. I've moved a little further down the line. Sound like a country western song here. But the fans just keep coming. I was told that the Cougars were going to go hit the water after this game, going swimming. However, if they're on the losing end of this contest, they may not be in a mood to go swimming. Tyler O'Neill strikes out, and Mike McCabe, the first baseman, will step in. Strike. Section 7, Class B, quarterfinals. We were at Ellenberg last night, afternoon at 4:30. As we said, we'll be there if I don't get sunburned this morning. We'll be there this afternoon for a baseball game. We were there for softball last night. The Cougars had a game against Saranac Lake girls here last night. Strike 3, looking. Nice curveball. That's at least 4 strikeouts, I think. As McCabe goes down looking, and Adam Mayville, the left fielder, will step in now. So I had already gotten Saranac Lake softball team at Northeastern earlier in the year. Hadn't gotten Seton Catholic softball team. Their game was a semifinal. The game here was a quarterfinal. So when I threw everything on the scale and started weighing it out, the scale tipped toward the Ellenberg. So I went to cover that game. Turned out to be a nice 7-4 contest. Bobcats advancing to face Ticonderoga in the championship. Whether I'll make that one or not, I do not know. It may have a conflict with a Cougar baseball game. I'll have to see when that is all settled what direction I will go. Strike. Top of the order on deck. Mosley strikes out the side, tips his hat to the crowd. Strong inning from Rhett Mosley. It's 2-1 Storm after an inning and a half on viewer-supported hometown cable. Randy Grimshaw will step in to lead off the Cougar half of the second inning. Randy Davison coaching at third and Casey Manor coaching at first. Don't see Justin DiOrio's name in the lineup today. And anywhere on the non-starters list, he's usually coaching at first. The non-starters for the Cougars include Manor, Dustin Hemingway, and Dalton Castine. For the Storm, that's fouled. They're Chris Lawless, Ryan Jones, Brady D'Angelo, and Tyler Curry. Coach is Bill Wilson, and as we said, the coach for the Cougars is Jerry Davison. Strike three. One down. Well, the Oriole is here. He's wearing shorts, so he must be injured of some sort. Here's Rob Armstrong. Ball's coming in our direction. Strike two. Got 4 strikeouts thus far in the second inning. That's a ball. There's a line shot. That's a base hit. And Armstrong is on with a 1-out single. Second baseman Brandon Spooner at the plate. Takes a strike. With 1 out, number 8 hitter at the plate. We'll see if Coach Davison will have Armstrong trying to steal. If he gets caught, then you got the possible 9th hitter leading off the next inning. Throw is high. Armstrong is in. So that puts Armstrong in scoring position, takes the force off, lessens the chance of a double play. That's high. Outside, ball 4. So Spooner walks. Third baseman Dan Mangan at the plate. Potential tying run at second. Oh, goes after one way out of the strike zone. Potential tying run at second. Potential go-ahead run at first. One out. Strike two called. Just missed. Strike three looking. Two down. That was the fifth strikeout in the second inning. And brings up the top of the order now, Logan Miller. I'm sure pitcher Fortune remembers where Miller hit it the first time up there. There's a strike. Strike called. Two and two the count. First and second, two outs. Outside, just missing. Full count. And a payoff. Strike three. So both pitchers strike out the side in the second. We're going to go to the third. Still 2-1 Red Storm. Oops, here we go. Matt Phelan, top of the order up for Saranac Lake. Hits it through the left side of the infield for a base hit. Although the Storm has scored one more run, they had sent up one fewer batters, so they had stranded one man. The Cougars have stranded two thus far. Here's Chris Dorman, the third baseman. We're in the top half of the third. It's 2-1 Saranac Lake. Letourneau will track it down. We're going to have a man at second base.
Come on now. Chris!
Strike called. 1-2 pitch. High. Now the 2-2 delivery. In tight. Full count. Ball 4. So Dorman walks. We have first and second. Nobody out. Logan McDougall, the shortstop, takes a strike. 2. Base hit to left field. It's going to load the bases. Oh, McDougall with the single. There's a situation that the cleanup man gets his name from. Cleanup batter at the plate. Bag's full.
Drop it.
Double play. Double play. Miller made a nice catch. Fires a strike to Letourneau. Puts the tag on and it's 2 down. The other runners held up. Now here's Brian Fortune, the pitcher. Both runners will advance. 2 ducks on the pond. Chopped up the middle and through. This will score 2. Bouncer right up the middle. Just hit it in the right spot, and it's 2 more for the Storm. I'll get us to Tyler Randig, center fielder. 4-1, Saranac Lake. Coach Davison coming out. Bosley. Very few people expected him to be back this soon. He suffered a broken nose about 10 days ago when a pitched ball hit the dirt and probably hit the home plate and bounced up. Got him right in the nose, and he was bleeding for quite a while as we waited for the ambulance to get here. Strike. That gets away all the way to the backstop. And Fortune will go to second. 3-1 count. Ball 4. So first and second. There's second baseman Tyler O'Neill. Strike. Ball 2. Strike. Hit to left center, and Grimshaw tracks it down. Does a great job out there. And he took an extra base hit away. 2 runs for the Storm. They lead it 4-1. We're heading for the bottom half of the third here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Brandon Lemire will lead off the bottom half of the third. Cougars, I believe, are the 3rd seed. Plattsburgh High School, the number 1 seed. They got the bye. There are 7 Class B schools in Section 7. So this would make Saranac Lake the number 6 seed. But if any of the Cougars were looking forward to the next game, figuring they had this one in the bag, they may be a little surprised right now to see that they're down by 4-1. A lot of game left. But it's better to be up 4-1 than down 4-1 at this stage, or any stage of the game. Fouled. High. Lemire hits it to shallow right field. It drops in. Good effort by O'Neill, the second baseman. A base hit. The lead off the Cougar half of the third by Brandon Lemire. I believe that's his second hit. Now Jamie Davison, the shortstop, steps in. Tries to drag a bunt down the third base side. Strike 1. Strike 2 swinging. Now batter should choke up and just make sure he gets a piece of that ball. And Davison hits it down the opposite way. Good job of hitting right there. Lemire is going to be sent. It's going to be an RBI double for Jamie Davison. Brandon Lemire scores from first base. And it's now a 4-2 ball game, and just like that, the potential tying run is at the plate. Hang on to the camera here. It's the cleanup man, the pitcher, Brett Bosley. Nobody out. Ball. 2-0. They're getting closer to me. Strike called. That's foul. Check swing. Didn't go. Reminded me of Vladimir Guerrero's last plate appearance at Montreal. Umpire rang him up on a check swing. Everybody wanted him to have a healthy cut. Bosley flies out to the center fielder, Tyler Randig. And it goes to Matt Letourneau. One out, man on second, third inning. 4-2 Saranac Lake lead. Good job by the catcher DeMarco. 2 down. Now here's Randy Grimshaw. Hits the first pitch right up the middle, picked up by the second baseman, throws it out of play. That's where I was standing earlier. It's a 4-3 game. And Grimshaw goes to second. Now we got Robbie Armstrong, the batter. He swings at the first offering, hits it short. Go to first will be not in time, not in time. Not in time, good hustle. Armstrong beats it out. Well, it's the runners at the corners. Potential tying run at third. Potential go-ahead run at first. 2 outs here in the third inning. 4-3 Storm leading the Cougars. Brandon Spooner swings and misses. Armstrong advances to second base, so it's second and third. Strike 2. Fortune ahead on the count, 0-2. Spooner comes through with a drive to right field. He's going to drive in the tying and go-ahead runs. Brandon Spooner coming through with the opposite field single to make it 5-4 Cougars. The Red Storm are going to have a little powwow. This is Dan Mangan, third baseman. Runner at first, 2 outs, takes it low. Two and 0 the count. Top of the order on deck. Ball 3. 8th batter of the inning. Spooner back. Fortune. Teammates call him Cookie. Delivers ball 4. And it's first and second. Logan Miller uncharacteristically for Hometown Cable, 0-2 in the game. Takes a strike. Strike 2. High. 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch coming. 2-2. That one just missed. Ball 4. Well, Miller draws a free pass. He'll go to first and load the bases. Brendan Lemire led off the inning, and he's up for the second time here in the third. Fouls it off, strike 1. They're not holding Miller on. He's taking the big lead there at first. Be reminded not to get too brave, and the first baseman moved behind him. Miller's got to be careful. He'll get picked off. Manor's got to keep an eye on that first baseman. Manor coaching at first. He's got to keep an eye on the first baseman McCabe. Ball. Walks a run. Ooh, protecting the plate for some reason. Alright, pitch to Lemire. Outside. Full count. Bases full, 2 outs. Everybody should be going. Oh, it hit him. It hit him. He swung and missed, and it hit him. So it's a strikeout. Unusual ending to the inning. We're going to the 4th inning. 5-4 Cougars. We have moved down a ways, as you can probably tell. If Bob Euchre were here, this is where he'd be standing. Actually, he'd be in the next place we're going. That's called strike 3. Check swing. I'm not sure if it was called a strike or if it was a call that he went on it. So Mike McCabe is out. Adam Mayville, the batter. We're in the... There's a ball hit to center field. Grimshaw grabs, 2 down. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Cougars are up 5-4. And leadoff man Matt Phelan will step in. And he's going to hit it right to us here. He's a lefty hitter. There's Bosley, here he is. Gotta get our bearings here. Gotta get our bearings. Now the third base line, Mangan giving chase. We're gonna do an inning or 2 in the shade is our plan over here. Another ball game to do later today, and don't want to look like a member of the lobster family when I get done taping today. Pitch from Bosley. Out of play. On the ground to short, fire to first, in the dirt. Armstrong couldn't hang on to it, so Phelan's a base runner. If you've had the opportunity to drive down the Prospect Hill Road just outside the village of Champlain, you may have seen this fenced-in area and this building out here, and all these posts being put up in the field. There's a fly ball to Grimshaw. And that was Chris Dorman flying out to end the inning, swinging at the first pitch. What we're looking at over here is going to be some wine growing. An outfit or a gentleman out of the Montreal area is going to bought some land here, and he's going to raise some grapes. He wants to be a Phil Favreau, I guess, and have his own winery here in town of Champlain. Halfway through this one, we're going to the bottom of the fourth. Cougars up 5-4. Jamie Davison going to lead off the bottom half of the fourth. I am way back here. Strike one. 5-4 Cougars. Bunted back to the pitcher. And Davison's out. This will bring up Brett Bosley, the pitcher. One out. 5-4 Cougar lead, Section 7, Class B quarterfinal. Strike called. It's hit through the left side into left field. And Bosley's on with a one-out single. There's the catcher, Matt Letourneau. Ball two. There's a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit to short. Bosley advances to third as the ball comes into shallow left field. They were looking for two, and they didn't get either of them. So instead of the hoped for inning-ending double play, it's first and third, one out. Robbie Armstrong, the batter. Fortune delivers. Here's stolen base. It'll be easy steal for Letourneau. That's hit to left field. And Bosley scores. That was Grimshaw, excuse me. That was Randy Grimshaw, the batter. Grimshaw gets a sacrifice. And now we have Rob Armstrong. So sacrifice fly for Randy Grimshaw. Gets run number 6 in. It's a 6-4 Cougar lead. Letourneau has advanced to third base. Hit the short. Not in time. Or in time. In time. Close one. A run for the Cougars. They now lead 6-4 as we head for the 5th here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Logan McDougall is at the plate. He's going to lead off the top of the 5th. His team down by 2. Bosley delivers. Ball 1. That's 2-0. Ball 3. Takes all the way, and it's a high one. Ball 4, so McDougall draws a leadoff walk. And just like that, it brings the potential tying run to the plate. It's Dalton DeMarco, the catcher and cleanup hitter. Stolen base. Foul ball. Miller grabs it, and it was apparently in play. So DeMarco is out, 1 down. And the pitcher, Brian Fortune, will step in. That was strike 1. That was a called strike. 1-2 the count. In the dirt. We'll have a runner at third base. I believe we have a full count. Mosley Wyans delivers. Letourneau grabs it in foul territory. 2 down. Mosley there to cover the plate. Center fielder Tyler Randig will step in now. High and tight. That's good. Yep, here he comes. Run number 5 crosses. So it's a 6-5 ball game. Ball 4. Well, the potential tying run is on board. And Tyler O'Neill, the potential go-ahead run, steps to the plate. With 2 outs and a man on first. Safe at second. Stolen base. Randig puts himself in scoring position. Out of play. Strike 2. Strike 3. So a run for the Red Storm. They trail 6-5 as we head for the bottom of the fifth here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Brandon Spooner will lead off for the Cougars in the bottom half of the fifth. Northeastern up by just one little bitty run. 6-5. Section 7 Class B quarterfinals. Winner advances to the semis. Fortune delivers. In tight. Through the left side of the infield. Base hit for Spooner to start the activities for the Cougars in the fifth. We got third baseman Danny Mangan. High and tight. 28th day of May, 2010. It's hit to second. They get the lead runner. O'Neill to McDougall for the force. One down. Now we got Logan Miller. And we have a stolen base for Mangan. Didn't advance. Coach Davison's trying to figure out why. Strike three looking. 2 outs. Brendan Lemaire, who's had a good day at the plate, will step in. Close ball game, 6-5 Northeastern here in the bottom of the fifth. Foul ball. To left field. It's caught for the third out. So nothing across for the Cougars. They're hanging on to a 6-5 lead as we head for the sixth here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Jerry Davison, knowing that this is the last home game, is getting ready to plant a little garden there on the mound. He's working on it between innings. Mike McCabe will lead off the sixth for the Storm. Heard some folks talking in the parking lot. Apparently some lady got hit on the foot with a ball, and she's going to be driven out. Pitch from Bosley. Lemire caught it, reaching at the end, but he grabbed it, 1 out. So now here's Adam Mayville, takes it tight. Strike 2. Strike 3. That was number 40, so that was Brody D'Angelo. And I wasn't able to get a number on the previous batter, so I'm not sure if it was McCabe. It could have been Chris Lawless, 24, Ryan Jones, 67, or Tyler Curry, number 10. Anyhow, we've got Matt Phelan at the plate. Good attempt by Letourneau, 1 strike. Top half of the 6th inning, Northeastern leading Saranac Lake 6-5. Bosley delivers. Hit to Davison. Nice grab by Armstrong. And Phelan's out, so it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Jamie Davison at the plate. We are in the bottom half of the 6th. Cougars sending up their 3, 4, and 5 hitters. One and 2 the count. Strike 3. Now here's Brett Bosley. Low. Fly ball to left field. And we'll get that bouncing taken care of. Nice catch out there by the left fielder, who may or may not be Mayville. He was pinch hit for, so not sure if it's Mayville out there. Casey Manor is going to get a chance to swing the bat here. With 2 outs. Strike 1. He's batting for Letourneau. Strike 2. Not sure if he knew. Looked like Letourneau didn't know that he was going to be pinch hit for. Strike 3 looking. So the Cougars are scoreless in the 6th. We're going to the 7th. Northeastern hanging on to a 6-5 lead with a trip to the semifinals hanging in the balance. Don't go away. Trailing by a run, the Red Storm will send up their 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Chris Dorman will lead it off in this 6-5 ball game. Swings at the first offering. Grimshaw coming in. 1 out. Logan McDougall. Strike 1. Mosley coming right after him. Strike 2. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, 2 down. Now it's a cleanup man, Dalton DeMarco, the catcher. Speaking of Daltons, the Dalton Castine is playing at third now. Came in from Mangan. Strike one from Bosley. Red Storm down to their last out. They led 4-1. They're trailing 6-5. Base hit. DeMarco, representing a potential tying run, is on board. Jerry Davison coming out, talk to his team. He says the guy at the plate is more important than the guy on base. The guy on base can tie it. The guy at the plate can put his club in the lead. Brian Fortune Cookie to his teammates, takes the ball. He is the pitcher of record for Saranac Lake on the whole game. Ball 2. Bowles is going to make him a hitter. Strike. And they take a chance and steal. They stole. So we got the potential tying run in scoring position, but that could have been the last out. I'd have to have a lot of confidence in my base runner before I'd steal with him being the potential last out. Strike 2. Bosley looking for the complete game victory. Coming back from what could have been a season-ending injury a week and a half ago. The pitch, high, ball 3. Line shot. It is caught by Logan Miller in left field. A line shot. Miller squeezes it for the last out of the ball game. So came down to the last swing of the bat, and took a decent play to end the ball game. So that's the way it was on this 28th day of May 2010. You've been watching viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable. I'm coming at you from Northeastern Clinton Central School, beautiful downtown Champlain. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable, win, lose, or draw, this is TV worthy of your support. Thanks for watching.